Hello everyone! In this video I'll show you how we set up a shelving unit for growing seedlings indoors. We'll pay special attention to the lamps we'll use to provide extra light for the seedlings so they stay compact, sturdy and don't get leggy, as well as discuss the shelving itself. To grow seedlings indoors, we use a regular shelving unit that I bought at Epicenter. It's made of metal and we just needed to make a few modifications to it. This way, we can grow seedlings on the shelves for quite a long time. Seedlings in the room. And naturally, the seedlings will be at different stages of growth, so several of the shelves are set up for different purposes. Look closely, the very top shelf possesses the smallest vertical distance from its top to its bottom. It's approximately 35 to 40 centimeters, something in that general range, and it is on this uppermost shelf that we will be carefully getting the delicate sprouts from the recently sown seeds. We will be diligently placing various trays, individual pots, and even larger boxes here. These containers will remain securely in this designated spot until the tiny seedlings visibly emerge. As you can see, this shelving unit is closed off on all sides. There will be minimal ventilation here. Why? Because in this compartment we will maintain an elevated temperature of at least 25 degrees and slightly increased humidity so that the seeds don't dry out. In addition, we'll lower a transparent polyethylene film from above, and it will constantly cover the compartment to prevent evaporation, loss of humidity, or a drop in temperature. If necessary, we'll lift the film to check and inspect the condition of the seedlings. This is what the upper compartment looks like. It has one linear lamp, which is mainly intended to maintain a high temperature here. Thanks to the heat emitted by the lamp, a high temperature will be maintained in this small enclosed space. Additionally, the lighting from this lamp will prevent the seedlings from becoming leggy, which sometimes happens if we are not on time. You'll notice that if sprouts appear in the dark and in a warm room, they quickly become elongated and turn white. But having constant light here will prevent the newly sprouted seedlings from becoming leggy. And look, from below. As you know, the temperature in the room is always lower. That is, the higher up you go indoors, the higher the temperature, even if only by 0.5 to 1 degree. But it is still higher. After the seedlings emerge, we will move them to the lower shelves. Through these holes, there will be a slight airflow and drying of the air. If that's not enough, we'll simply remove the side panels first, see how it goes, and if necessary, we'll remove the back part as well. And now let's take a look at the lamps. In the upper compartment, we have one lamp. It's kind of a standby lamp to increase the temperature and provide emergency lighting in case the seedlings emerge. But on these shelves, there are already two lamps each. There are two lamps on this shelf, and on this one as well. Each shelf has an area of 0.4 meters, 40 centimeters deep and 95 centimeters wide. Honestly, 2 lamps per shelf is even a bit much. The radiation from 2 lamps. These are regular LED lamps, they're like strips. I've removed the diffuser a bit here. These are strip lamps, there are 2 strips inside. So friends, under normal conditions, even 2 lamps would be too much for this area. However, in the room, unfortunately, the temperature will be higher and it will not be possible to lower it, say, to 17 degrees. Or to 18 degrees, it will be 20 to 21 degrees here. So, the higher the temperature, and to prevent the seedlings from stretching, the more light you need to provide. These lamps are 90 centimeters long and have a power of 30 watts. There's also another parameter, how many lumens are produced per watt of power. These lamps specifically produce 80 lumens per watt. Multiply 30 by 80, one lamp gives 2,400 lumens, and accordingly the second one also gives 2,400 lumens, so that's 4,800 lumens per shelf. This amount of light at this intensity is quite sufficient for the plants and seedlings to be fully provided with enough light so that they don't become leggy. Our only remaining task will be to choose the lighting schedule, how many hours per day to keep the lights on, when to turn them on and off, and to adjust the temperature so it doesn't get excessively high. That's what I wanted to show in this video. In a few days we'll start the first sowing, so join in, let's grow plants together. And I'll wrap up this video here. Thank you for watching and goodbye to everyone.